Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Sneak Attack. I'm Reed, your host and DM for this original Dungeons & Dragons adventure. To my left we have
the Colonel,
Brenna,
Sherwood,
and Drake.
And last time on Sneak Attack, the gang made their way to the northern city of Ankalen in hope of finding Valaren Elendor, former cleric of Sylvana and current member of the Council of Races. After locating her isolated home on a rocky outcropping, the aged elf invited them inside and explained her recent work regarding communicating with other planes of existence. After hearing that they may be able to travel there and retrieve their fallen friends and family, the group seemed determined to take on that dangerous task. Would they be able to save their loved ones, and what would they find on the other side? Find out right now. How's it going, everybody?
Good.
Yeah.
fine.
Good.
I'm ready.
Good. So, you're inside the kind of understated home of Valaren, and you guys have just received news that she may be able to send you to the plane of the damned. She sees the shock on your face, and she goes, all right, I get it. There's a lot to take in, but let me just fill you in on all these gaps here, because according to my research, these different planes of existence act as like equal yet opposite versions of each other, stacked on top of one another like pages of a book. You staying with me?
Yes.
Everyone good?
I've read
Yes.
books.
Great. Through some rather intense channeling, I have figured out how to blur the line between these pages and receive very basic information from the other side. It's mostly just like emotions and sensory information, as I've not yet been able to recover physical objects. She's kind. You realize that she's kind of just at a loss on necessarily how to send physical matter or transportation through there. So
No transportation? No trains?
there's no trains, unfortunately.
No Uber?
Well,
we can't Uber there?
Now,
Uber. Get an Uber.
the thing that helped us move between portals,
Oh, you're like doing a half voice.
Yeah, that was a very in between.
the thing that helped us move between portals,
There it is.
better,
Yeah.
Better.
more committed,
Yeah.
was when Sherwood stepped forward with the amulet that belonged to Ophelia. It activated the portals within Valasar's statue. Is there any chance that amulet itself could help us create portals to the other realms?
That is curious. I'm not certain. Although this is Ophelia's amulet, meaning this amulet was not made within this plane of existence. This Sylvana has complete control over this plane of existence, which is, I imagine, why the portals in Valasar's statue were able to take you to other places on Brannis, if that makes sense. Trying to get outside of Brannis, I'm not sure what we need to do in order to trigger that reaction. It would just take some type of channeling or like an attunement to that plane in order to focus the energy necessary to. And as she kind of says those words out loud, she kind of trails off a little bit, kind of like you used to see her do when she was still cleric. And she goes, there's a retired wizard that lives here in Ankalen, a reclusive old hermit by the name of Alrdan Rivershale. Before he gave up being a wizard, he was considered an expert in the school of Abjuration, which has to deal with transmutations and channeling and stuff like that. It may be difficult to convince him to help us, but and she kind of rifles through this chest. She's got this big old style wooden, like a pirate's chest. She flips open the lid and starts rifling through up to her shoulders, just head buried in this thing. She pulls out these three like perfectly round rods about 3 feet in length, and she goes, "These attunement rods, they're meant to channel energy of a specific kind and can help enhance certain spells. If we're needing, for example, to cast a fireball spell, but you were the target was very strong, or you needed to amplify its power, you would attune these rods to match the same type of magic used to cast that spell. So if you could attune these rods to the plane of the damned, maybe then that would be enough, and we could get more than just thoughts and ideas transmitted across."
So, in order to attune the rod to the plane of the damned, does someone have to go to the plane of the damned?
Well, I do not feel that would be necessary, although Alrdan would be the authority on that. Dealing with abjuration, you're able to have almost a natural balance with other planes of existence outside this this one, the one we presently live in. So if he would need to go or someone would need to go, I'm not sure, but I think that he may be able to at least provide some assistance along the way.
So we go to this Rivershale fellow.
Yes, that would be where I would start. He's an excellent resource, but he has been weary of inviting guests in for the last several years.
I know how to deal with wizards.
Elves?
I don't really know how to deal with elves, but,
Yeah.
I've dealt with wizards before.
Quick question.
Yes.
So, let's say we make it to the plane of the damned. Why do you think my dad is in the plane of the damned?
I can't say with any certainty that your father's in the plane of the damned. How long ago did he pass?
2 days ago?
Something like that. Yeah.
2 days ago.
Oh, it's very unlikely that he's made any final resting place yet. He's more than likely in the plane of limbo.
So, like a waiting room?
Yeah, think of it as like a waiting room for the afterlife.
Do you have to do paperwork?
Lots of paperwork. It's very uncomfortable. Long lines in a very humid environment. I'm just playing. I hear it's lovely.
It's like,
Sounds like
that.
the DMV.
Sounds like hell to me.
But we could access that, you're saying.
Yes, I believe as soon as we figure out how to move between planes, getting from one to the other should be just as simple as attuning to the right frequency almost.
And we could bring him back?
I have not seen any recorded history of anything like this ever being successfully attempted, but I do have hope that it is possible. I believe if one is able to transfer information, like thoughts or ideas between planes, well, the same theory should apply, that if you extrapolate those forces, why not physical objects?
And
All right.
even if there isn't, we could get some answers as to what attacked Sherwood and my dad.
That's at least what could happen, because nature fellow over here doesn't seem to be remembering much from that time, right?
No.
You do remember?
No.
Okay.
So, if you want to go speak to Alrdan, I feel that he, like I said, he may provide some better answers. And she kind of extends out her hands with those rods and hands them to you, Greg.
God puts him in his bag of holding.
And he goes, I will stay here and continue studying and trying to set up the process as best as I feel it will work. If you guys need to stop anywhere besides Alrdan's before you come back, I would suggest doing that. Literally cannot tell you what to expect on the other side if we can actually accomplish this, but better safe than sorry.
Right.
Yes.
So let's go to Alrdan.
Okay.
All right, yeah, she gives you good directions there, and she tells you that it's way on the eastern edge of the city, up this like really precarious rocky path. He lives kind of at the top of one of these peaks overlooking the ocean, but it also kind of overlooks the whole city.
Okay. As we're going, Greg's keeping his eyes out for a couple things.
Okay.
One, a carpentry kind of place where guys build things.
Like tables and stuff?
Yeah, or more like maybe like chests.
Okay.
Also, is there an ink store, like a tattoo shop?
A tattoo shop. The Greg's grown up. This is his rebellious
He turned
phase.
18.
Yeah.
He can get his first
Does-
tattoo.
I mean, elves would probably have really cool tattoos if they had tattoos.
If to me, I think elven culture would be like really against like tarnishing your body.
Oh, okay.
At least they would see it that way. But however, if someone was going to do it,
This would be the city.
it would, well, I don't necessarily know about that. Probably actually, in terms of like the wood elf side, this would probably be your best bet. But if someone was going to like take that leap and like tarnish perfection as like a lot of elves see it,
Sure.
they would be like extravagant, like really detailed, really
Okay.
excellent tattoos. Not this like $15, yeah, sit down, I got no openings type of thing.
Yeah. So do we see anything like that on our way?
Not really. Leaving Valaren's and heading east. Valaren was already kind of on like the eastern side of town, so you're more leaving town to get to this to get to Alrdan's place.
Okay.
But Valaren is close enough to the city center. if going the other direction, that before you come back, you could stop there
Okay.
if you wanted to.
Yeah, on the way there or the way back?
On the way back.
Sure. Yep. He'll lock it into his head.
Cool. So the four of you, Colonel Sherwood, you haven't really said much. You guys cool with this? Have any qualms or? Nope.
No, that sounds good.
Okay. So the four of you walk up this like really steep cobblestone path near the eastern edge of the city. It's a pretty precarious climb that hugs this like natural cliff face. So on the right side, walking up, it's just like sheer cliff going up. And then maybe just a few feet wide of walking path. And then on the left, sheer cliff down into the ocean. So like one misplaced step could pretty much send you toppling down the side into a bunch of jagged rocks and the ocean below. So, don't fall. To put a house at the top of this bluff, you realize is like to slap the goddess in the face. It's a monument to man's arrogance and foolhardiness. Because again, why should anyone have to take this trip just to get home? This seems ridiculous. It's so unnecessary. But carefully, you tread on, steadfast, delicately placing each foot in front of the other. You're checking the stability of the terrain before like levying all your weight on the stone. The path bends and curves upwards, and peeking from behind the mountain wall, you can see Alrdan's house way at the top of the hill, just a few hundred feet further ahead. But suddenly, that one's for you, Josh.
You love that word, Reed.
A big gust of wind whips around the corner and blasts you all in the face. It's going to try to knock you backwards. So I am going to roll some dice to determine the strength of the gust. Oh, it's a good gust. So
Do we roll against it?
you will have to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah.
Save being toppled backwards.
16.
17.
13.
17.
Greg rolled the worst strength saving throw?
He's weak.
I rolled a 5.
Oh, and you still got a 13?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Jeez Louise.
So you all just plant your ground. You do the thing where you kind of duck down a little bit but lean forward to create a little more aerodynamics. Greg, however, does the opposite, but he almost falls backwards. The Colonel grabs him by what's left of his beard. Or do you have a full beard now?
Nope.
Still no full beard?
Yeah, I've done it 3 times.
Yeah,
and
that's
no
terrible.
Full beard yet.
Yeah, so you grab him by what's left of the beard and kind
4
of
times maybe. Yeah.
and pull him back to his feet. But everyone's okay, and the wind dies down almost immediately. He was just big
Magical
gust.
wind?
Go ahead and roll it.
Maybe a little bit of
Like
a
an
booby
arcana?
trap?
Yeah.
Do I smell Arcana in this wind?
That would be a non-natural 20.
No, it just seems like a normal breeze.
Okay.
I didn't think about that. It was good insight, though.
It's from a huge bird!
she just said that the guy doesn't like people coming to him, so I thought maybe he had like some kind of ward around his house to push people away.
Well,
with
Wind ward.
Maybe he has
wind ward.
Possible.
maybe he has booby traps that create wind, but it's not magical.
I didn't think about booby traps.
Nice try, Zelda
He
guy.
never thinks about booby traps.
He never thinks about
Ran into some wind walls out
Traps.
there.
Yeah, some Breath of the Wild.
Was there a Breath of the Wild?
Still just triggered. So triggered. So,
That's right, you don't have it yet.
still don't have it. Recoiling from the blast, you double your efforts while cautiously moving forward, eager to reach more suitable ground. And as you bend the last corner, you reach the pinnacle of this rocky bluff, and you're able to see for miles in every direction. The lights and sound of Enkalen are almost completely snuffed out by the isolation and sound of crashing waves against the shore. Sitting by itself in a smoothed-out clearing is a small hut, no larger than about 20 feet wide. It looks run down, weathered by years of salt water and ocean breezes beating on it unrelentingly. Through one of the windows, you can see the faint glow of a fire burning inside, so you know someone is home, or someone is not home but incredibly reckless.
Wizards can be reckless.
Does Greg say that out loud?
Yeah.
Did anybody ask if wizards can be reckless?
He's just thinking it.
Yeah.
But no, he said it out loud.
I feel like someone told me.
Greg knocks on the door real hard.
The voice
All right.
in my head.
You knock on the door, and you hear some...
Rivershale!
Rivershale?
What's his name?
Yeah.
That's his last name.
Alrdan Rivershale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just knew
Yeah,
it was
probably don't
Aldrin.
say that in front of him.
I was just
What
like,
is-
Rivershale!
So you hear some shuffling behind the door, and the door like pops open just like millimeters, just enough to see like a glassy eye staring at you.
Greg's smiling.
He goes, "What do you want?"
He just realized it's probably a bad idea. He probably doesn't like dwarves.
Did you say Brenna?
Yeah, what did he say? What did I say?
It sounded weird. You're like, bleh.
Am I not
Better.
pronunciating?
Definitely not. Enunciating.
We would like your help.
My help with what?
We need the assistance of a great wizard who's proficient in the school of abjuration.
He just kind of, you can see him roll his eyes. And he just goes, I'm retired. Find someone else. And he like starts to slam the door.
Excuse me, Mr. Alrdan Rivershale.
Put my foot in the door, maybe.
That's fine. You can do that.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Brynlin Bear?
The name sounds familiar.
Well, he was a wizard like you, and generally we would bother him about this, but he recently died, so we're gonna need someone else's expert help.
Brenlin died?
Yeah.
2 days ago.
All right. And he pops the door open. He gestures for the four of you to come inside. And inside his house, it's this cozy little arrangement of everything one would need to survive. A bed, small kitchen nook, complete with like a cooking fire and wash basin, as well as a quaint living area. But sitting in an old dusty chair is a very old, very frail-looking elf woman. Her eyes are open, but they just look completely like staring out into nothing. She's just staring blankly towards the opposite wall. She looks like a corpse, save for a few like labored breaths each minute, causing her chest to rise and fall. But yeah, she does not look well. So he tells you to sit down. Says, yeah, it's a pity about Brenlin. He's a good wizard. I respected him.
He was my father, so I agree, naturally.
Apologies. Sorry for your loss.
I appreciate that.
So what do you need?
He reaches into his pouch and pulls out the rods. What are there, 4 of them?
3.
3 of them. Pulls out the 3 attuning rods. We need to get these rods soaked with the kind of magic that can attune to other planes of existence.
Which planes of existence?
The plane of limbo.
And the plane of the damned, specifically.
He just immediately stands back up and walks towards the door. He's like, sorry, can't help you.
Wait.
Valaren Elendor recommended you. She said...
Of course she did. She couldn't do it herself.
Yeah, that's why she recommended you. She said you would be the most likely to help us. Probably the only person capable of helping us.
In this town? Probably.
You know about the portals that have been popping up around the world, specifically in Norwich?
I don't worry myself with the goings-on of Norwich.
Well, you should.
Look, we've got some beef that we need to figure out, and it would probably be best if we were proactive and approached these problems head-on. That requires us going to the plane of the damned and the plane of limbo. I think it's best if we go there as opposed to us waiting for these problems to arrive here in Brannis.
You realize no one has successfully jumped between planes in this manner, right?
Right. We're stupid enough to want to try.
We'll be the first.
He kind of looks at you and gives you he just like realizes you're there and just like gives you a weird up and down.
Colonel puffs his chest out a little bit.
He shakes his head and goes, well, you guys seem young and brash and...
Most of us are young.
Apologies, but a little arrogant.
Yeah.
Probably.
Let me take it from someone who's messed around with this stuff, and he kind of like pauses and hesitates for a little bit. He says, and regrets it. Just don't get mixed up with that. Listen, I'm sorry about your dad. It's a messed up situation, and I feel bad for you because he's a good guy from everything I'd heard about him. But let the dead stay dead. That's not a place you should be going.
What happened?
He clutches onto some like beads he had hanging around his neck, and he shoots a glance over at his wife. There are forces out there stronger than you can understand. I was young, eager to make a name for myself, and I hurt someone in the process, and I regret it every day. That's when I hung up my robe, and Yeah. I don't mess around with that stuff anymore.
Is that your wife?
That is my wife.
Is she the one you hurt?
Roll me a persuasion. He doesn't talk to people very often.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
26.
No, 26.
That's her deal.
Yeah, I know. He looks at you and he's reminded of what he remembers his wife being. Mm-hmm. Young and full of energy and wanting to...
A little arrogant.
Wanting to make a name for herself in this way. And he goes, we were some of the first to really figure out that communication outside of this plane was possible. Mm-hmm. Groundbreaking stuff. I mean, no one had even come close to the research that we were doing. And, we got a little arrogant. We thought we could keep it under control. And during one of our sessions of trying to reach out and communicate with another plane, some power came through, and it was stronger than we were prepared for, and it severed the connection. But I was able to break my mental link with the plane before the connection severed. My wife, however, was not able to, and part of her spirit, her soul, so as I like to think, is now trapped on the other side. Has been for 200 years.
The other side of what?
The plane we were connected to.
What plane were you connected to?
The plane of the damned.
So?
All what you see of her now is she's empty. There's nothing in there. Her brain is just operating on autopilot, so to speak, and knows to keep her heart pumping and lungs breathing, but that's it. The woman she was is gone, trapped somewhere.
Greg's kind of looking at Brenna like I hope you're thinking what I'm thinking. Okay.
Brenna nods.
He'll sit back down.
Is there any hope of that ever being retrieved?
I gave up hope long ago. We needed her and I both to have the power enough just to even open that veil for the brief window we had it.
What do you need to open the veil?
Well,
just bodies or magic ability?
Obviously, a powerful connection to that plane of magic is very helpful. But yeah, the body's willingness to go. It wasn't just my wife that was lost that day. I mean, I lost the will to keep going as a wizard and to keep going as a researcher.
Yeah. But
I tried to open it back up myself, but I wasn't able to. It requires more than one person of great latent magical ability.
Well, there's 4 of us here, very willing, maybe not as powerful as you.
We have the amulet, untold levels of magical power.
True. We have a magical amulet.
And that's what Valaren sent you for? He kind of wipes a tear from his eye.
She sent us because we need to attune these rods with the kind of magic that you possess.
Let me see one.
He hands it to.
He looks at it, and as soon as he sees it, his eyes light up a little bit. He's just like, "Oh, I haven't seen a metal like this in a long time. Where'd you say you got these?"
Valaren?
That old kook's been holding on to these for all this time.
Yeah, probably.
Well,
she's not brash, that one.
Yeah, that I know. Well, listen, I have to advise against it because I think any attempt to make contact with this plane is crazy and foolish and will only serve to create more suffering instead of helping those you've lost. But how can I rightfully tell you not to do it? Because you're just doing what I did hundreds of years ago. So, yeah, all right, I'll attune them for you.
Thank you, sir. Is there any way that we can repay you? Maybe
No.
try and get there to retrieve what's missing of your wife?
Not much is known about the plane of the damned or any of the other planes for that matter. But one thing I can tell you is the longer you've been there, the harder it is to break out. I can't even think of what my wife's mind is doing on that other side, if it's still conscious, or I don't know.
Well, I give you my word. If we can retrieve her, we will.
Oh, I appreciate that.
You said she's like conscious.
Yeah, like the way he explained it is so like her mind and body fractured.
Yeah.
So her like spirit and soul and personality, essence, everything that makes up her as a character, like her characteristics, are lost somewhere.
Okay.
The vessel that all those characteristics inhabited is sitting in front of you, vacant and
And he's just keeping
Empty.
it alive, basically.
yeah, because he won't let go.
Yeah. She's on basic, like, magical life support.
More or less. I mean, like she's breathing on her own.
Okay.
Her brain knows well enough to. I need to keep firing synapses to keep my lungs going and blood pumping and blah blah blah. But she's a total vegetable. Can't move. Can't do anything.
So she wouldn't like know us if we ran into her in the Plane of the Damned.
Probably not.
Okay. So we're not familiar.
No.
How long do you think it'll take to attune?
Well, at least an hour. I have to really focus on these, and I have to go get my old books. That I've forgotten more in these last 200 years than I care to admit. So, give me 2 hours, and I should be able to do it.
What's your wife's name?
Vonda. Her name is Vonda.
Thank you.
Well, I have some errands to run personally. So,
Okay.
Did we ever get food?
When the
He's
heck
still
did we get
he's
ice
still
cream?
half drunk, so he just really needs food.
Okay. We can go get some food. You can go run your
Get
little
tatted
errands.
yeah.
Yeah, what's up with you and this tattoo?
You don't know.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
What's up with you and this tattoo?
Big old Randy on his back.
Big ol' Randy
damn.
on my back.
Randy on his
Randy.
On the stomach.
Randy
yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Pretty like-
Yeah, I want to get Fat Gary, PHAT.
Shout out
Across
to
the
Fat
back
Gary.
shoulders.
Hashtag Fat Gary on your stomach.
Oh my gosh. Please no one get that tattoo.
Oh,
No.
I already got it.
Oops.
Oh.
We all got it together.
That's the group
all
That's
went
it. We
without
have to
you.
shove our stomachs together to spell it out.
We went without you. Sorry.
All right.
Anyways, so you hand him the rods, and he starts rifling through like a really dusty box of stuff that it's obvious he hasn't opened for a while. And you guys leave him to it. You make your way back down the cliffs. And I want to know where each of you want to go, because Greg wants to find a chest and a tattoo parlor.
Does Greg want to be alone?
Yes.
Aww.
I mean,
Don't you want friends there?
He's not going to stop you if somebody wants to come along, but
What if we trail you?
Where you getting that tattoo?
I don't know.
Let's all get
You're going to have to
tattooed.
find a place or a person.
No, where on your body?
I'm honestly not 100% certain yet.
Is that why he
Face.
wants to be alone?
Liar.
The face.
I told you what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But I'm still not sure that that's what I'm going to do yet. No, I'm not getting on my butt.
Butt cheeks.
Butt tat.
Mom on the
Anyway, so you said there was a place for the chest.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean that's you're on like a port city, so there's people that can build stuff out of wood, easy peasy.
So I want to go check that place out.
Okay.
See how much it would cost to get what I'm wanting.
Okay.
I want to go to a general store to inquire about a banjo, and then I want to go with the colonel to get food.
Right on.
I'll go with Brenna.
Okay, the three of us.
Yeah.
Do we all want to?
Yeah.
You guys want to go to the
Since we
general
can't
store
go
with me?
with Greg
Yeah.
on his
No, you can. He just doesn't
Emotional
invite you.
How about the
tattoo.
fun people
Emotional tattoo.
go to the general store?
your rash tattoo decision.
Not rash.
It's just going to be a tattoo of a rash.
Wow, that's gross.
It's gonna be that black
Scabby.
eye core. He's just gonna get this huge thing.
Is that the whole like hands turning black thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your foot.
Yeah, I get
How's
my
your foot?
foot tattooed black for a Kyo.
You can just put a saw line on there so we know where to cut
There you
it.
It's
go.
a little dotted
Cut
line
here.
with the scissors. There's this cut here.
All right. So Greg, you go down to kind of where the docks are,
Okay.
and I don't remember exactly what time it was when you guys arrived in Ankalen.
Is it night?
I was thinking it was approaching night, so we're gonna say that there are people out like closing up for the day,
Okay.
and
Catch somebody before they close.
sure, yeah, you can, you run up to like one of the dock workers.
Yeah.
Hurry! I need a quick tattoo.
I don't care what it is. Just put it on my body.
Ink my skin.
I get people who work in like the ships would do tattoo stuff, right? Like that's like
Maybe.
Oh,
like a seafarer thing.
you're going to get more
Go
than
to
a
prison.
tattoo.
They tattoo in prison.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Go to prison. Commit a crime. Go to prison. Get a tattoo 10 years later.
We'll come back for you. Maybe.
He grabs a guy.
All right.
He grabs a guy.
Now he's really trying to go to prison.
Oh, you're going to prison, sir.
I'm looking for something. I was wondering if you could help me find it.
Looking for love. He turns around and he goes, "Why, hello."
Oh my god.
Got him.
Would you happen to know of a place in town where someone could get ink put permanently on their skin?
You mean a tattoo?
Okay. Yes, a tattoo.
We have those here. I don't know what you call them in Vorstead. That's just a mouthful. We call them tattoos.
Aye, we call them that in Vorstead as well.
Oh, you should have opened with that.
I suppose I should have.
Yes, of course. We have tattoo places.
Where would be an affordable good one?
An affordable good. Well, I mean, what quality of tattoo are you looking for?
Specifically script.
Script? Someone good with penmanship?
Aye.
Okay. Well, I would recommend Company Ink. It's if you go down this street here, and he points like into the heart of the city,
Okay.
and you see that fountain area in the center.
Aye.
Well, if you go past the fountain and then one street down on the right, you go down that street for about 3 blocks, and you'll be there on the corner. Company Ink. You can't miss
Okay. I
it.
go to the fountain.
To the fountain.
Take a right.
No, go down one further street,
Down one street further than the fountain.
further than the fountain.
Take a right.
Take a right,
3 blocks down.
3 blocks.
To my right, Company Inc.
Company Ink.
All right. Could I ask you one more question?
You can ask me all the questions you want.
All right. Do you know a good shop in town to make a real good chest? Like a wooden chest?
A wooden chest? Well, I can make you one of those.
Oh.
Really?
Absolutely.
Like a really good one?
The finest chest you've ever seen.
You,
The
do this for a
finest
living?
chest.
Sure.
Sure.
Is he a gnome? You should check if he's a gnome.
He's not a gnome.
Oh, then
Do
he's
you have any
good.
clay armor?
Do you have a shop in town?
I have my own personal shop at home.
And how much would a good chest cost?
Oh, well, for you, and he kind of looks up and down, 50 gold.
50 gold. All right.
Cash up front, of course, for materials and all that.
Cash up front.
Yeah.
I don't have any cash on me,
Should have brought some friends.
but I have.
How are you planning on getting the tattoo then?
Well, I have this bag. It's got a lot of stuff in it. It's a bag of holding, and he reaches in and starts pulling out stuff that definitely wouldn't fit in.
Sure.
It's a magical bag, and I have a lot of things in here that
It's
I
like,
could.
oh my, you can fit a lot in that sack.
I'm going to sell all these little odds and ends of an old friend of mine
Oh, how dare you, sir?
to try and
My
get the money.
How much for this ponytail?
Look, I'm.
How much for this old character?
There are some potions in there,
Ugh, you're disgusting.
and if I have to, I'll sell the bag itself. But I can definitely get 50 gold. I'm good for it.
So he stops. He says, okay, so you can go deal with your tattoo predicament. I'm going to be over at the local tavern. He points you down. You can see it right there on the corner.
Okay.
He says, I'll be in there for the next several hours, so come find me and we'll figure something out.
All right. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. And what was your name?
Oh, Andrew. Andrew Romsky.
Well, name's Greg.
Greg, it's been a pleasure.
Aye, I'll see you in a few.
All right, and he carries on to his tavern, and it's awkward because you guys are walking next to each other for a while, but you've already concluded your conversation, so...
Oh, I love those.
And Greg does the thing where he kind of just taps his legs a little bit.
All right, and you're on the inside, so when he gets to the tavern, he has to, like, awkwardly kind of, like...
This way.
Yeah, and then he goes in. All right, so where are you guys going?
What a great meet cute.
We have to go to a general store first.
Sure.
And then we want to get food, right?
So the three of you are walking the streets. Lots of people kind of going to and from. You can definitely tell that places are starting to close up, at least like shops. Mm-hmm. general stores and taverns and stuff like that, they stay open a little later. So as you're walking down, you see a sign hanging off the side of the building that says the Scowled Cowl. And special shout out to Eric Ronan for that one. Thanks, Eric Ronan. The Scowled Cowl. So it's on the sign is a dude with a frowny face, but he's wearing a hat.
Sad. Are we in step while we're walking?
Of course.
We got some swagger. Okay.
Well, it's a little,
Tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman, man.
it's a little difficult with Sherwood because his steps are much smaller than yours.
We adjust our step size to look cool, right?
Definitely.
So Sherwood's taking big steps and you're taking small steps?
We're meeting in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Compromise.
We have to march in step with the colonel.
Yes.
It's habit.
He demands it.
We're his new
demands.
brigade.
It's the perfect time for
We
background.
do double time.
So you guys walk in.
Yes.
And you see like two people kind of milling around looking at things, and a female elf behind the counter.
Hello.
Hello, are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm swell.
Great. I have just a quick question for you. Mm-hmm. Do you have any banjos?
Banjos?
Yes.
What on earth would you need a banjo for?
Because I gave mine away to my younger sister.
Oh, so you know how to play the banjo?
Yes, I do.
I don't know how to play the banjo. Could you teach me?
It might take a while.
True point. Well, I don't have any banjos in stock. I can definitely get you one.
Do you know generally how much they would cost?
What kind of quality of banjo are you looking for?
High quality.
High quality banjos. Well, the finest banjo I've ever seen come through was on a trade ship, 6 months ago or so. Sold for a staggering 100 gold.
Oh, well, okay. And low-end banjos?
Low-end banjos, of course, it's just trash, string trash.
Yes.
5 gold, but
Okay.
no one wants those.
Do you have different materials that may be made into a banjo?
Well, if you're looking for the wood to build a banjo out of, I would recommend a contractor or some type of craftsman of sorts.
I'm actually very good at carving.
You're a carver by trade.
My father's parents were.
Father's parents, so you're a third-generation carver.
Yeah, I know a little bit.
Okay. Well, I suppose if that were the case, you could do it yourself, yes?
Yes.
Still probably need the wood to do so, and we just don't carry bulk supplies of wood. We
You're
are
not
a general
lumber-
goods store.
You're not a lumber store?
Not a lumber store. We have things to, put inside of houses or to eat, that type of thing.
Okay.
So if you need a nice throw rug, and she kind of gestures, I have an assortment of throw rugs.
She looks at Sherwood.
Do you have any bird seed?
Bird seed?
Yeah.
Absolutely. What kind of bird are you trying to attract?
I didn't think she would ask me that.
It's fine. Think about it, darling.
Do you have string that would work on a banjo?
We have strings for a lute.
Those might work.
Yeah, I believe that you can probably make them work.
How much are they?
Just 2 gold.
Okay. Do you have tanned leather or
Tanned leather, a fair amount.
can I have some?
So, how much do you need? We sell by the pound.
Probably don't need more than this big.
Audience, she's holding up her hands about
The size of a
little bit bigger
face.
than her
10 inches across.
This
About
is
the
good
size of a
podcasting.
banjo head.
Oh, okay. Yes, we'll say that will be 5 gold.
Okay. And do you have like nuts and bolts
Nuts and bolts.
to build things?
What are we, some kind of rundown hardware store? This is a fine, upstanding general goods store.
I just thought maybe you had some things for the
Yeah, we have nuts and bolts. How much do you need?
6.
Of each?
No, I need
6 pounds.
6. Yes, I need 6. And then I need 6 little screws.
6 little screws, 6 nuts, and 6 bolts.
Yes.
Of what size?
Big nuts and bolts. Little screws.
I think that is what they are labeled when they come in off the boat. So yes, I will get you big bolts and little screws. Perfect.
Yes, great.
She turns around and you can see through her head, her eyes rolling very hard.
Yes.
Okay.
And then do you have some nails as well? Small nails.
Small nails. Yes, I believe we do.
How much will that be?
How about you tell me everything you need?
That's all I need from
That's-
you.
Okay. How about everything? Total package, we'll say 15 gold.
Deal. You guys need anything?
Do you by chance have peaches and flour?
Flour, yes. If you're looking for fresh fruit, you unfortunately just missed the market hours. There's people selling fresh fruit there daily, but we do not stock any perishable items like that. It's not good business to be throwing away all of your profits every other day.
I should like to purchase 2 pounds of flour, please.
2 pounds of flour. Well, yes, of course. That'll be 5 gold.
The colonel gives her 5 gold.
All right. After the colonel's order, she kind of like looks over the counter at you, Sherwood.
I'm just like peering off into the distance, like trying to remember. I would like.
Do you need some bird type examples?
It's not a like medium-sized bird. What's
A burger?
no? I don't need a certain type of bird.
Chocobo seed?
Do you have anything that's maybe all-purpose bird seed?
All purpose for just like a farm.
Yeah, like a wide net.
Sure. Well, wide spectrum bird seed.
Yes, I can't make a good decision today.
Yeah, that's all right. Everyone has those days. Yeah, this is really just used for like farmers will give it to their chickens and to any other type of fowl that they have. It's just your basic run of the mill bird seed.
Okay, can I just have a handful?
A handful.
Yeah, I just need a handful.
Okay. And
Where
you
is
just like
it?
hold out your hands.
Yeah, I just hold out my one hand.
She takes like a scoop
With
and
the
just like
worst-
scoops it out of the bag and just like pours it in, and seed gets everywhere on their floor.
And I just like trying to like put it in my pocket without then the stuff spills onto the floor.
You maybe get a quarter of it in your pocket.
And I'm like, how much does that cost?
She just like looks down at the floor and around at you, goes, 2 gold?
A little steep, but put 2 on the table for her.
Okay. She reaches down and snags it. She goes, is there anything else?
Colonel?
Well, no peaches, but... Nope, I'm done.
Okay, well, thank you for coming in. We're just about getting ready to close, so if you wouldn't mind leaving.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Thought you wanted help. It's
No,
like, we don't
I
want
can
that.
manage. Thank
Okay,
you.
great.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
well, you guys ready to go get some food?
Yes.
Do you
Alright.
have a tavern recommendation? Place to get a good bite to eat?
Oh, yes. Just off the docks, if you come out this door and hang a left and go towards the docks, you'll see a big 2-story tavern right there by the wharf. It's called Shoot the Ship. I think it's nautical themed.
I hate nautical themed restaurants.
Not a fan
have
of
a conch shell.
seafood.
I
You're
don't
coastal.
like to eat there. Makes me nauseous.
right.
And
Thank
she just
you.
kind of like gestures the 3 of you out because you guys are really weird.
Does Greg stop by like a general store on his way, or is there any kind of place you could pop in to try and sell odds and ends?
He walks in 5 minutes after we
Like right after
Yeah,
they
no,
leave,
like literally, like the 3 of you are leaving, and Greg walks right in.
right before she can lock the door.
Yeah.
Excuse me,
be really weird.
Yes.
I need to sell some things.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Come on. Of course. My door is open. So, what is it you're looking to sell?
I hope those 3 didn't give you much trouble.
You didn't see us.
Oh, stop.
He said right as you were leaving. I
Yeah.
watched
You guys cross paths.
You didn't see us.
You
We
didn't
were
even say hi to
invisible.
each other?
We were invisible.
Oh, tattoo guy.
Do you notice all the bird seed on the floor?
So
Oh,
Do you trip on it?
No.
Because that was my plan.
He opens up the bag. He opens up the bag of
stay
holding.
back with Greg.
You were the
Going
one
to get
that wanted
for
food.
you.
I do want food, but
Come on, Brenna, let's go.
Forget these people.
All right. He pulls out the filter of love, the Kyogen ointment, the dust of dryness, and the potion of water breathing.
Oh my.
Sets them all down
Okay.
on the counter.
She looks at this, at the potions there, and she just like sighs real deep and crosses her arms, says, okay. Is that it?
There's quite a bit more. He doesn't want to dump the whole thing out, but this is a bag of holding, so I've got a lot of things in here. I need some cash.
What do you expect me to do with this?
These are very valuable potions.
Do I look like a potion shop? Am I an alchemist?
Well,
him.
I'm sure you know of alchemy shops that know how valuable these are. I'm selling them to you, a general store, for a general price.
Here's how this is going to work. You're trying to sell me something that I will then in turn sell to another vendor, who then in turn needs to sell it to a final customer, or maybe even then another vendor. Let me just paint that picture, that established picture now. So what you're saying is I need to give you enough money that you feel satisfied, because then I need to then in turn make a profit off of these, and that person will then in turn need to make a profit as well.
Well, where should I go to sell these then?
How about a potion shop or an alchemy?
I don't
supply?
know a potion shop. Where could you point me in the right direction?
There isn't one in Ankalen, obviously. We are a port city.
Then you're my best chance for selling these before we leave the city, the island even.
Tell me what they do.
I know what two of them do.
Are you telling me that there are two potions sitting here, the contents of which you don't even know what they're supposed to do? You could be selling me just colored water, for all I know.
Oh no, they're potions. You mark my words. Don't go opening them up for.
Drink one.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to test one out.
I don't want that. Wait, all right,
Do
fine.
it. Drink it.
Love
Drink
potion.
it.
This is the potion
Love
of water
potion.
breathing.
No.
Allows you to breathe underwater for a time.
It's a very common one. I'm familiar with the potions of
The
water breathing.
filter of love allows you for someone to fall in love with you.
How does it work?
You give it to someone, and the first person they see, they fall madly in love
Are you
with.
making this up?
I hope not.
Reed is nodding his head. You're making this up.
So you can go ahead and roll me
Like
a persuasion on that one.
Oh, nuts.
Or a deception. I mean, if you think you're lying.
I don't know that I'm lying. It's more of like a best guess.
He's doing that thing where he makes stuff up, but he believes that
I
he's
just have a negative one to the
smart
whatever it
enough
is.
to figure it out.
Natty 20.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. She goes, really? The next person you see, you fall madly in love with.
Aye. So I believe.
I could use this for my personal sake. Okay, how much? Name your price.
300 for the lot.
Jeez Louise.
For someone not concerned with money, he is just driving a real hard bargain here already. 300 for 4 potions.
I'll also toss in these platinum dipped knives.
This is when you make a new character and then you go on your other one and delete all the things so you
Yeah.
get the gold from it.
I'm emptying the inventory. Getting rid of my gubs.
What's Akio gonna say when we bring him back to life and you've sold all his
Where's all
stuff?
my stuff? I also have a bone saw.
Well, the knives and the saw, I know I can at least sell myself.
I'd say that's a pretty fair deal. And a good apothecary could tell you what these potions do, and I'm sure that they'd know how much they're truly worth.
150.
200.
175.
200.
Listen, I've got to make a profit on this. I could bring in my buddy. He can come appraise it. My
Best I
name's
can do
Big
is-
Hoss.
Best I can do is $2.
You never know what's going to come in this door.
All right,
No.
all right. How about this?
Okay, how about this? 250 you throw in the bag.
I throw in the bag 500.
The bag is not worth that much.
The bag is worth its weight in gold, or the weight it can carry in gold.
I'm pretty sure that bag was like half a pound.
No. It's worth the weight it can carry in gold. I'm going to give you a wondrously magical item for an extra 100 gold. I'm going to buy a wooden chest that doesn't hold anything more than what it's made to for 100 gold.
Then why don't you just put whatever it is you're planning on putting in the chest in the bag?
Oh, that face! Look at that face! Think this through.
Okay. 195.
One night you're gonna bargain
With
for the 5. Oh my gosh.
I'm not going to sell the bag of holding if I can.
180.
180 deal.
All right, she shakes her hand.
Because he wants to take the bag of holding to the other realm.
He's not taking the chest with him.
Because who knows what else we could get there. It's way too valuable to keep
We
on.
could get some more ponytail.
Okay, I sell all that. I sell all the Kio's crap.
All right, mark it as sold.
Jeez. I get rid of this.
I hawk his crap.
This group is falling apart. Sherwood kills
God.
Brenna's dad. Greg sells Akio's stuff.
Cold-blooded.
So now I'm going to
Falling apart.
I'm going to the ink shop.
All right, she kicks you out and locks the door behind
I
you.
remember
You-
the directions.
You get your 180 gold,
Okay,
and you go to the tattoo place.
You left a part of a keel in that store.
the knives.
You sold him for a cheap sum.
How much did the knives cost when he bought
I don't
them?
remember, but
Okay.
But how
I
dare
think
you?
like 50.
I'm having a hard time.
You're not a true friend. That's what he's
You're
saying.
metagaming too hard right now. Dan.
I need to mark this spot on the map so when Akio comes back, he can get his stuff back. Let's just drop a sticker right here.
Okay. All right. So I go to the ink shop.
All right.
I walk in.
All right, you were met by a bald dwarf with a big old massive beard.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
He says in Dwarven.
No, he responds in Dwarven.
Okay. I wasn't expecting to see one of us here.
What do you mean, one of us?
A dwarf.
Oh, yeah.
You do tattoos.
He just like gestures to himself, just look at me. This is all my work.
Well, I'm in need of a good tattoo. And if you could do it in Dwarven script, I would be head over feet.
What?
You've been out of Orsted for a while, haven't you?
It's been a little while.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I can do that. What do you need?
He pulls out one of Melius's books,
Sure.
and he opens it up to a page that he's got underlined this phrase out of a big kind of poem that's there.
Okay.
And he says, I need this verse. And I'm trying to decide if I want it on my arms or on my back. No.
Lower back,
Butt cheeks.
Yeah, get the tramp stamps.
right above the
No,
fold.
we're not doing that.
Right
No.
above the fold.
All right, so
That can be the comma.
he looks at it.
So I either break it in half and put one half on my left and one half on my right arm, or I put the full stanza on my back.
Let me see your back.
All right? He pulls off his shirt.
Okay. He goes, yeah, this seems like a back kind of job.
The colonel's gonna leave and go find the other stuff.
It's getting weird, guys.
I forgot that he was with me.
It's getting real weird in here.
All right. Then if I could do that, that'd be great. How much?
Well, something of this size, take up most of the back. 100 gold.
I could give you 75.
Oh my gosh, this guy is the worst.
Roll a persuasion.
Come on, good persuasion again. 9.
I said it real low because he's a dwarf.
He was being nice.
Yeah, no, just like he's more liable to
Easily persuaded.
Yeah, he's more able to give you a discount.
Oh, I thought you said like the dwarf set his price real low because we're
No,
dwarves.
no.
I see.
I set the DC to persuade him
Persuasion.
low because he's
Is it like a 10?
I set it at 8 because he's more apt to give a discount to a fellow dwarf. Is
Especially
what I
because
meant.
we don't ever see each other.
Exactly.
Oh, so you weren't saying anything about
He
his
hasn't,
person.
he hasn't
actually
had the chance
wasn't,
to
yeah.
work on dwarven muscle in a while.
Muscle with the air quotes.
There's muscle there, guys. He's not fat.
It's not called skinny or muscular Gary. It's called fat Gary.
Not
Anyways,
tone, Gary.
shredded Gary.
Swole Gary.
Gary. Yes, hashtag swole Gary.
No.
You know, whoever drew that really awesome proboscis,
yeah, the
like
Oh
with
my
the speedo,
gosh.
yeah, draw swole Gary.
Please.
Okay, all right. He's
Oh my gosh, that guy, that artist would be great. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I know what you're talking
with the
about.
speedo.
Oh, that
and
would
doing
be
the
so
flex,
hilarious.
Doing the flex
Fan out of
pose.
Swole Gary. Hashtag Swole Gary. Make it happen.
So he's all right. 75. I can do 75.
I'm grateful. I'll give you 80 because I know I'm.
Why didn't you say 80? Never mind. All right.
Well, I thought you'd try and work me up. So I bid low. You know how the.
Barter.
You know what? He just says. Oh, I guess he said that, so I can't take it back.
No.
I'm just trying to do right by my kin, Not trying to swindle or work over anybody.
Well, you're a better dwarf than I, my friend.
Yeah, I see that, and he strokes his beard.
Oh, you met a real dwarf today.
I can't say anything against that.
Are dwarves passive aggressive?
That's almost entirely how they communicate.
Wow.
He says, all right. He puts the 80 on there.
All right.
Gives it to him.
So, yeah, he starts. It'll take a few hours.
Okay.
So by the time yours is done, Alrdan will probably be finished attuning the rods.
Should have got on the chest, though.
Then if my beard grew back, no one could see it.
Oh.
But you're never walking around shirtless, though.
Yeah, no one's going to see it anyway.
Well,
What do you got, like a deep V?
Back V.
You don't want people to see
the
it?
back
No,
V.
the back V, yeah.
He's got a backless dress he's going to wear.
It's like a turtleneck in the front, but a deep V in the back.
Yes.
It's the dwarven style.
No, it's like if a T-shirt was also a mullet.
Like a car.
Business in the front.
Yeah,
Party in
that's
the
right.
back.
That's right. So while Greg is getting tattooed, that is where we're going to wrap up this episode. And next episode, we shall be venturing to the plane of the damned.
Awesome.
So thanks so much for listening, everybody. Hope you enjoyed our time. It's nice kind of getting back to the whole city swing of things, getting to meet new people and
Go to a bunch of shops.
Yeah, go to shops. It feels very much like we're back in High Rock again, which was a fun time. So if you liked the episode, definitely give us a shout out on Twitter @Sneak Podcast, or you can shoot us an email, mail@sneakpodcast.com, or a podcast review of the podcast service of your choice. I understand Google Play, and there's some other services that don't allow reviews, and that's kind of a bummer. But honestly, that's no big deal. If that's what you use to listen and it doesn't have the option, I don't want to inconvenience you guys. But if reviews are something that's possible through your software, then we appreciate it. Actually, shout outs to some people that have written us some emails lately. We got Michael Chin, K-I-N-N, but he says it's pronounced like Chin. So Michael Kin, he's from Sweden. Thanks, Michael, for reaching out and listening across the globe. That's really cool. Also, we have Carolyn and Gage Riley, I believe. Carolyn and Gage Riley. They're husband and wife. They listen to the show, and I believe they're playing a game of D&D together because after listening to the show.
That's awesome.
That's really
Brave
cool.
souls.
Yeah. Only the bravest
It's a special thing.
play D&D with their spouse.
Ain't that the truth?
So thanks, Michael from Sweden, and Carolyn and Gage, who I believe are just in America. I mean,
Just America.
It's there's a lot of glamour from a Swedish listener. So shout out to Sweden. Also, a huge shout out to our friends over at BattleBards. That's battlebards.com. There'll be a link in our show notes for them. They provide a lot of sweet music and sound effects for the show that we just are really grateful for. So huge thanks to them. Check them out if you're having a game or a podcast you think could benefit from some sound effects or music. All right, we got some big news coming as well. You guys have been asking for this for quite a long time, and we are finally ready to deliver it. We've got another mailbag episode coming that will be releasing on April 26th. And there's a few different ways that you can submit your questions. There will be a Google form. A link to that will be posted on our Twitter account. It'll be the pinned tweet on our page. So the first thing you should see when you go to our profile will be a link to this Google form to ask your question. Or you can go on our website, that's sneakpodcast.com, and it should be right there on the homepage as well, a link to that form. So go on there, fill them out. The deadline to submit is April 19th. So if you do that, submit them by the 19th. Ask us anything. It can be about the show. It can be about recording. It can be about our personal lives. Seriously, go crazy. We love seeing all the wacky random questions come in, and we will try to answer absolutely as many of them as we can. But obviously the ones that get repeated the most and asked the most will get kind of bumped to the top. So yeah, mailbag episode number 2 coming at you the end of April. Get your questions in by April 19th. But that is going to do it. Again, my name is Reed. I'm host and DM of this original D&D podcast. To my left, we have
The Colonel.
Brenna.
Sherwood.
And Greg.
Thanks, everybody.